January 11th, 2022. Here we are for another episode of Marketing Made Easy. My name is Joey Ragona. My main man, Scott Vogel, is in the blue room, but I'm not going to show him yet because I'm going to keep him a secret for now because I know you're dying to see Scott today. Everybody comes here for Scott, but I want to get a little bit of recognition here. So I'm going to take full advantage of the stage because, well, I got control of all the equipment and all that kind of stuff. So I don't have to bring Scott in if I really don't want to and take all the spotlight. My man, Scott. How you doing, buddy?
Great, my friend Joey. The spotlight is yours. It's always yours.
Nah.
You are the spotlight.
If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here, my friend.
Oh, geez, here we go. Okay.
Here we are for another Tuesday. It's January 11th, and we're already second week into January. I can't believe it. I got a whole lot of stuff done last week, which is totally amazing. Started my new Atlas group with 23 amazing humans today. How did your week start out with?
My week started out with learning a whole entire new CRM email system software with shopping cart and having to go from zero to got it in about 48 hours.
That's the way to do it.
That's just, digging in and saying, I know how to do this. Okay, figure it out. Go watch YouTube videos to learn because it's all there.
Just in time learning, right?
Yeah, you got to. And by the way, I did something the other day. I scheduled some time to think.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah, I know you had talked about that somewhere. I never know where we talk about things, but somewhere we talked about it.
We did.
I said, okay, I'm going to just think for a while and erase the whole whiteboard and start it all over.
Beautiful. Love it.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone, for being here live. I see you there. I don't know where you are from, but let us know in the chat if you're here live, hashtag live to let us know you're live, or hashtag replay. That would be awesome. The spotlight is purple in the background. Yeah, for sure it is. But these ones aren't. These ones shouldn't be purple. If I am purple, then hey, I'm the purple people eater. Do you know that song, bro? Do you remember that song? The Purple People Eater?
Who?
The Purple People Eater.
I've heard that.
Now I'm dating myself. Like now it's like
purple people. Well, you're the DJ dude. So. Purple. It sounds familiar. I just don't remember it.
And it's one of those goofy, 1960 thingies.
You be involved in something goofy in the 60s?
It's crazy. Wow, we got somebody from California. I'd like to see you here, Facebook users. I don't know who you are yet, because if you're in the Facebook group, by the way, if you could let
you here,
broadcast, no, what is it? StreamYard. Let them know who you are just by clicking on the link, and then we can broadcast your name so we can give you some props. That'd be awesome.
That's Ryan A. Mathis, who has.
Very cool. Nice to see you, Ryan. Lorna remembers it. The Purple People Eater, man.
Lorna remembers it. Lorna remembers everything.
You see what happened, Petra? You sent me down this purple path, and now it's just my ADD took off.
Purple. Do you remember Figment? Did you ever go to Disney and hang out with Figment?
No. Figment. No, I don't know. I don't even know what that Disney character.
Well, Figment, if you go to Epcot, there's a whole Imagineering adventure, and Figment's the main dude. He's like your buddy.
Awesome. Okay. No, I never. We went to Epcot, but I think Epcot was least on my list where I wanted to go there. Not that it's bad, but I was like into the Hollywood terror thing. The drop thingies.
Tower of Terror.
I love that ride.
Yeah.
And Space Mountains and all that kind of stuff, right?
You weren't into the Hall of Presidents and Paris and that.
No.
Drinking overpriced wine and overindulging food. Anyway.
The one-eyed, one-horse, flying purple people eater. That's exactly it, Lorna.
Maybe we should get Lorna to sing it for us.
Today we are talking, let's switch gears and talk about marketing. That's marketing right there. One purple people eater. Imagine. Wow, that's great marketing. Anyway, we're talking today about stuff that I love, which is data collection on dream clients, like Avatar, not the Avatar. I shouldn't say that. Scrap that. Let's rewind the tape. It's dream clients. Like I love that stuff and digging in and just like helping people figure out the clarity. That's what Atlas was all about today, and that's what the whole thing for the next 12 weeks is. So I'm in this zone. So be prepared for the next 12 weeks of that. But I thought, and another perspective of this is not my perspective, but have you heard of the jobs to be done before? It's
Mm,
a popular thing amongst, Strategizer uses it as well, and the jobs to be done. Have you heard about that?
no, but enlighten me.
So the jobs to be done theory is where your customer, your dream client, whatever, has a job they need to be done, to be filled. And the way that and you can look at this as what's the outcome? What's the transformation? Well, yeah, okay, there's the transformation, but everybody is doing we're buying something to get a job done, regardless of what that job is. And when I first, dug into the jobs to be done theories a couple years ago, it's hard to contemplate because it's like, well, what job? What are you talking? What job is this doing? And then I dug into it again this week. Again, I read some more books, and
Wait, you read books, Joey? Say it isn't so.
and this dude from Harvard Business School had a great um, analogy or explanation of the studies that they did for the jobs to be done theory. His name is Clayton Christensen. And so this whole thing is about what are we hiring our product to do for us? And that's why I thought it would be interesting for you too, is when you're looking at your new software coming out, and like what does your dream client or customer, whatever, hire that product to do? What's the job of the software? And everything that we do, we're hiring for a job. So I gave an example yesterday, my own example, um, to my mastermind group yesterday about this, and I said, well, let's look at this from a really crazy example. First, I'll give my example, then I'll give Kristen's. And so I said, okay, well, when you go out into the heat and you're jogging in the dead of heat, and you go in to buy water, what's the job of the water?
To hydrate you, to quench your thirst.
Right. So can you correlate that like that? You're hiring the water to do a job,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying is like everything that we do and buy, we're hiring it to do a job.
Correct.
And so if the water, for some odd reason, you're from another planet, so this is probably what, from you, it'll water doesn't hydrate you, then
Correct.
what do?
Right.
You fire the water, right? You don't buy water again. You go buy Coca-Cola because that quenches your thirst.
Correct.
So you're firing and you're hiring the product and something to do. So that's the theory of this. Now, before I go any further, is there any thoughts to that? Because I don't want to. I know you might have your brain might be going crazy right now.
It's an excellent way to look at the product, Joey. For certain, is you have to hire the product to do the job. If you were to hire somebody in your business to do a job, you would have expectations of what that job was going to be, and you would have performance standards. If I'm going to hire the water to hydrate me, I have an expectation that after I drink that water, after I've hired it, that it's going to do the job. If it doesn't, then what you just said was I would fire the water and I would go hire the Coca-Cola because I might think that was going to.
Yeah. So in your case, can you think of any? Does this open any space for you to look at your product now and say who is hiring this product and what do they want? What is the job of this product? Because before you answer that, or maybe you do have an answer.
Well, you
Yeah.
can you can you can interject your question before you let me answer it by presuming I do or don't have an answer. So
Well, do
continue.
you have an answer?
Well, yeah, the answer is they are buying the ability to create video memories to share with their friends, family, and loved ones.
Okay, that's what I thought you would say, and that's why I wanted to say the other example first, because this is where our mind, the perspective changes,
Right.
because your dream client or your clients, unless it's only one person, they're exactly the same. they are hiring it for a different reason. And
Mhm.
so here's the example from Christensen. And he did a study of an ice cream shop that wanted to do sell more ice cream. And they did everything possible that you could think of to do that, but they couldn't sell more ice cream. And so they wanted to figure out like why. And sorry, I'm not ice cream, milkshakes. So they're like, why can't we sell more milkshakes? And so they studied the people who were coming in to the milkshake shop, and they noticed that in the morning there was people who were coming into the milkshake shop alone, buying one and leaving, and it was between 8 and 9:30. And then they asked those people like, "What are you buying the milkshake for?" And the 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 overarching thing was, I don't have time to have breakfast. I've got a hour-long commute to work, and I don't want to eat donuts because they're going to make my fingers sticky, and I don't want to eat a banana because that's going to be gone within like 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and I'm going to be hungry again. And the milkshake is thick enough, its nutrients, that I could now suck through a little straw that's going to take me the whole hour to get to where I'm going, and it fills me up in the morning. You see, so that was the job. The job of the milkshake was to keep them satisfied for the long commute to work. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so if that makes sense to you, now they looked at another section of the market that came in after work or after dinners or something like that, around the 6 o'clock or so, and they were different people. And um, they asked them, like, what are you buying the milkshake for? And that job of the milkshake was completely different. It was more people, it was people like dads and stuff with their kids and buying the kids. So they had a different job. And the job was that to satisfy um the kid. Like, the kid was like, they're walking down the street and the kid wants to go into a toy store, wants to get this, wants to get that, and the dad's saying, "No, no, no, I can't, you're not getting that." And the dad wanted to feel like a hero. So by going into the milkshake shop and the kid says, "Dad, can I have a milkshake?" He's like, "Yeah, you can have a milkshake." And that made the dad look like a hero. So there's two completely different things that the milkshake had a job to do to finish. That's why I'm saying your product probably is the same. And anybody listening to this.
I am in total agreement with you. My product, and I'm looking forward to asking them why they had a milkshake. And I'm looking forward to asking once I see a big enough audience. I think I know who the dream client is. I think I know why they're going to hire the product until I have enough of them who have actually hired the product to immediately go back. And this is so important a topic, Joey. Thank you. Is why did you buy this product? Why did you hire this product? And figuring out why that group bought the product. And but we could jump into Roy Williams' concept of Wizard of Ads, because that's kind of where I am right now, is I'm looking for people currently who have taken all these photos and want to share them, but want an easier way to do it faster by turning it into a cool video that they can just go simple, easy, fast. We talked about positioning, and it's the fastest, simplest way to turn your photos into video memories. Positioning statement, by the way, great book that Joey recommended. You always ask Joey, what should I read? And he'll tell you exactly where you're at, what you need to read to get
Thanks.
clarity on whatever that thing is. Because I read that book last Sunday,
Yeah.
and after I read it, I wrote the positioning statement for this.
Nice.
And now it's going to be out in a couple of days where they just take and drag their. I have to learn that, and I'm excited to learn that because it's so important to look at it, because then we can segment. And you and I were talking about, when you asked what I did, was learning this whole active campaign, CRM, email, campaign, tagging system to be able to do what you do, because that's what you do when if they do this, then this is going to happen. If they do this, then this is going to happen. And using automation for helping you develop the relationship, not relying on it solely, bringing them based on what did they click in the email? Did they open it? If they didn't, then this. And I was talking to somebody who was focusing on one thing, and then all of a sudden it was like, wait, look, this, that, this, somebody suggested this, and I'm going to go do this, and somebody this, to get deeper into the product. And this is our 6 piece of software, and I look at it as the first 5 were to get to this one, because this is the other ones were B2B, business to pretty much business. This one's a B2C. our business to a consumer, and it's a new experience for us to be out there. It's, Bob Michaels will probably, some of them buy it because there is a segment out there. I don't know yet, and I'm excited to use this and think about, why are you hiring this, and looking at each segment of the dream client, because for us it's not just a single niche. It's, I can't say it's accountants that are making $150,000 that want to expand, blah 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 blah. It's, yeah,
Yeah, exactly. I think that this is why it kind of messed me up, and trying to explain it when I'm teaching copy. We would talk about this too,
right,
about what's the jobs to be done,
yeah,
because it's all over Strategizer, and it's like, even with the shoot, I forgot what it's called now. But anyway, um, looking at trying to explain what the job was, and not really understanding myself, like, how can I explain the job thing? Because everybody goes to like a job, right? Like, I get paid to hammer nails inside of a thing, and then that's it. And that's kind of it at the same time, because if you really look at it, and I don't know, I'd love to know your opinion, is when look at that example of the milkshake that I just gave you,
right.
which is the dad feeling like a hero. I don't know if that's really a transformation. Like, even if he went in that store every week and bought his kid a milkshake, is he transforming into being a good dad?
No,
I don't think so. I think it's just the job of the milkshake was to make him look like a great dad. Do you
every
agree? Like, what do you think?
I totally agree. Every product does not have to have a transformation.
Yeah.
And in this particular instance, I mean, you go out to a great restaurant. We're using food right now. You have an experience. It's not a transformation. You just had a really good time. And for the dad here, there's, it's just why he's hiring the milkshake to look good and be a hero to the kid, but he's not transformed into a hero, or is he?
Here's another thought that just came to my mind. If the ki-
Did you
if
freeze, Joey?
no, if the dad is buying, right, a milkshake every, let's call it every week,
Okay.
and the job of the milkshake is not transforming him. However, because of the job of the milkshake that makes him look like a hero to his kid, he's transformed the relationship that he has with his kid now. That's the transformation, which is like, hey, dude, if you buy our milkshakes, you look really great to your kid. And because of that, your relationship with your kid is so much stronger in bond, and that you bond with your kid. What do you think of that?
Then you're saying that there is some type of transformation.
It depends. You're right. Like, there's like, how we go in when we're writing copy.
Yeah.
So that what? So that what? So
Right.
that what? So this is the whole thing. Whereas, when you and I both analyze people's copy, and sometimes they have a trouble with, well, I'm selling this widget. I don't know. And if you look at it now from the perspective of what's the job of this widget, it makes your car go faster. Well, what's the transformation of that? Then you extend that, because the widget isn't doing the transformation. It's getting a job done that points to a transformation.
Well, you've heard me talk about the Socratical method I use, one of my superpowers, to find the ultimate benefit 21 levels deep. I would have to say that if I was asking the milkshake owner, I'd want to go 21 levels deep to find that ultimate transformation. I would think then, I'll disagree with myself, that every product has some kind of transformation in the end.
Yeah, but the owners didn't know. That was the whole thing. They didn't know. See, what this is where I think this conversation is incredibly important, because most of us look at marketing tactics of like, how do I bundle the milkshake with a donut, or what do I do,
Right.
trying to get pricing and all this. But
Yep.
what's the real transfer? Not the transfer. What's the real job of the product? What does it do for somebody? And I'd love to hear from our tribe, because we have a lot of them watching us right now, what your thoughts are on this. If you have any ideas, maybe you can help us out here, or maybe we can help you by giving us your product or service or anything. Give us a thumbs up, a like, whatever, if you like what we're talking about here. We're talking about the job of the product? Like your product, service, whatever, has an actual job to finish, to complete. Just like if you hired a roofer to fix your leak, that's the job of the roofer, to fix your leak on
I
your roof,
believe,
right?
Joey, here, yes. I believe that we're looking at serious emotion into play here at the end of the why are they hiring your product?
Hmm.
There's an emotion that needs to be satisfied in that process. And to me, I look at what is the underlying emotion as you were talking about it. And as I start to look at why are they hiring this product, they're hiring it to do a job of taking any photos and just turning them into videos, fast, simple, easy. They're not just doing it for that reason. They want to share the videos with people, friends, family, colleagues, loved
Well,
ones.
that's the job. The job is not what it does.
Right, right. The
So
job
the
is,
thing, like what you just said, is not the job. I just want to be clear about that.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. So like it does this fast, does that fast, but
No,
that's not
that's
the job. The
the
job
thing.
is what?
The job is to easily enable them to share their photos with
Right.
friends,
Right.
family, colleagues. That's its job. And then to take it to the next level is, well, why is it important for them to share their photos with their friends, family, colleagues? And that's where we go to the next level deeper is that's to me where the emotions start to come in, is because it obviously they're proud of, whether it's their grandkids or their cat or they're this, or they want to share, or they want to be appreciated, or
Yeah.
there's pride involved.
Yeah. And even in the example of the milkshake dude, like in the morning, like the job of that milkshake is just to keep that person satisfied
Right.
while they're sitting in traffic and their stomach is not rumbling. Like that's the job of it. Is there an emotion to it? I suppose there's always some kind of an emotion, anger, frustration, whatever you want to put to it, that
Well,
he's hungry or she's hungry, you know.
well, it
But it's like I am satisfied until I get to work and I don't have to sit, worry about being hungry or yeah, sitting in traffic and being hungry. Like that was the job of the whole thing.
right. So, overcoming the concern, the fear of being hungry and not being able to perform well at work because they just have no energy, no fuel.
Yeah. So listen, Elisa, is why does the job matter?
Because
Would
Joey
Bill
says so. That's why. Next,
Yeah, yeah, go. That's it.
next
You're done.
question.
What would building a business be a job that you would be hired to do? What do you consider your job to be done? That's the question. That's the question. And this is where it's like these things to try and wrap your head around what the job is. So that's why I wanted to bring it to your attention, and try and answer these questions, which is, would building a business be a job that you would be hired to do? Th- There needs to be more context there. Uh, I don't know if that's a job. What do you think, Scott?
Well, if I hired you to build my business, I said, Joey, I need your help building my online business. That's the job I'm hiring you to do. But really, the job I'm hiring you to do is to build me a money machine, to build me a recurring revenue stream, to build a system that will enable me to continue to do it. I think that's in my case where you said, the fastest, simplest, easiest way to blah, 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 blah. That is the thing. But the job of it is to be able to share that.
Yeah. Um, okay, so let's take my business, Elisa. What my job to be done is, and now you put me on the spot, so I got to think about this. So the job to be done,
Yay, Elisa, you're hired.
uh, um, so let's brainstorm this, Scott.
Okay.
The job to be done for me, if I look at Atlas, it is to help those people become clear about their dream client so that they can then sell their knowledge for premium prices. That's the job of Atlas.
To sell their knowledge for premium prices. I
Yes.
think that the dream client still a little bit in the thing, in my opinion, where it's really about that last piece that you said, to be able to sell their knowledge easier, to be able to build a dream life.
It
And
is about that. The job is for them to I still believe that the job of Atlas is to identify the difference between avatars and personas and ideal clients and all that stuff from a dream client, understanding what the dream client means to them so that they could sell their knowledge and products or whatever at premium prices. That's what the job of Atlas is. It's the clarity of understanding, getting out of the normal avatar thingy in marketing and being able to now have a business that is related to dream clients and selling at premium prices, which in the end builds their business quicker and faster and gets them all freedom and all that kind of stuff. But that's the job of Atlas, is the one thing.
so the
It's to
job of Atlas is to bring clarity of the dream client, then you can sell your knowledge at premium prices.
pretty much
Okay. All right.
it's that, like, the job of Atlas is to prove that there's a difference between avatar and all that, and a dream client is different. That's job number one. And job number two is to show them how to then use that knowledge of the dream client to build a premium price solution for people so that they now can do all the other stuff, can have more freedom, can, they're not tied down with one-on-one clients all the time, like all that stuff. That's the benefit of the job of Atlas. Do you agree?
Totally. Atlas, dream client, right marketing, VIP, elite, all of that are the things that they hire, but they actually hire that to understand dream client, dream life. Then they can sell their knowledge at premium prices so that there was that so that thing, their transformation to them is going to be they have the freedom. They can live the
Right,
dream life. And
right.
then if you wanted to take it and attach some emotions to it, as opposed to the frustration, the struggle, you now have fluidity and ease and excitement and enjoyment and not having to worry about the day-to-day stuff and taking them away. Yeah, it's a brilliant topic as always, Mr. Ragona.
Thank you. Well,
So
that's
now,
the idea of it, is that, you, with knowing that the job of, in my case, Atlas is this, then somebody, if they come in to Atlas, let's say, and I start talking about whatever the difference between avatars and dream clients, and they don't believe it, they're going to fire it. They're going to fire Atlas. They're going to go, "This is, I don't believe this. I don't like the way you're working." Whatever it is, right? And they fire Atlas because they don't believe that it can get the job done. Which is, I want to sell more of my stuff because that's what they're coming in for, right? They haven't sold their stuff, and they're hiring Atlas as a whatever um to get to that end result, which is, I need to sell more stuff. But the job of Atlas is not is to get that done, but it's, in order for me to do that, there's other jobs in between that have to happen. Does that answer your question, Elisa? Or did I, if I'm not being clear, let me know.
Holly wants Lorna to sing also.
So let's go back to you. Like, what are your thoughts on this, Scott? Like, how, like, let's brainstorm yours. Like, what would you say?
Well, now that I'm playing with it and looking at it, is that its job is to help people share their pride and joy, their fun, their life with their friends, family, and colleagues.
Right.
And that's really what it's about, is the pride and joy of sharing their life with other people. That's really what it is now.
Right. That's the job it needs to get
Right.
done. Is, I want to share my things with people. I need this job done. And and like everybody listening to this, that's how you look at the perspective, from another perspective of what your product is about. There's always a job that needs to be done, and you have to understand what the job that your customers are looking to get done. There's always a job to get done, and it's related to your product. There will be no singing here. Believe me, it's not my super matrix, superpower matrix, unless you need room cleared. That's okay, Lorna.
What kind of jobs do our tribe's products do?
Yeah, I'd love to hear that.
Yeah.
Now that you heard this kind of concept, what do you think your job for your product or service would be? Thanks, Lisa. Would you be able to answer that? I'd love to hear from you too. What is the job of your product or service?
Lorna, what's the job of your product or service? Kali, what's the job of yours? Elisa, what's the job of yours? Come on, don't be shy.
Petra's there. There's
Petra,
a job.
I don't see her. I'm only looking at the names I'm seeing.
Oh, I'm up there. Petra, there's an easy one for you, I think. The job.
And Ryan, what's yours?
The job is if I do know your product, so I'd love to hear from you to see what you think.
Who are you talking about?
To Petra, what her job, the product that she does,
right,
which is the sewing and all that stuff, right?
Sewing, the embroidery.
Right.
Yeah. Do we know what Ryan does?
I think Ryan's in the financial space. So thank you for playing along here, Lisa. My products and services help people wake up the divine being that they truly are. So the job is for your product to wake up the divine being. Is that what you're saying?
Up to the divine being that they truly are. Yeah.
Wake up to the
services help people wake up to the divine being that they truly are. What are your thoughts on that one, Joey?
It's wide. It's a broad statement. I think that if we could narrow it down a little bit, Lisa, that would be awesome.
Yeah, give us a little bit more information, Lisa, on what that is, what it looks like, a little more clarity to us.
Yeah, like when somebody wakes up and what do they say? And that's really what it is like, I need to get this thing done. I need this to happen. I need this to go away, whatever. That's a job, right?
I want to know why they want to wake up to the divine being that they truly are. What's going to happen when I get that realization, that transformation into that divine being that I am? If you could, you're not trying, Lorna, you're doing. There is no trying in the strategic marketing heart-centered universe. You just do it. The job of my service is to help online course creators make more money and have more freedom.
So the job is for you to, the job they want done is to make more money and have more freedom. Is that right?
That's not really the job. That's kind of, they're hiring the product.
Right.
Which is relaunch, right? Lorna's is the
right.
Queen. And the job of her service when I buy relaunch is for me to get my course scaled, get it working, get it fixed so that.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I was going to say. Simply for me, Scott, it's about fixing the broken launch.
Right, fixing the broken piece so that I can make more money and have more freedom. That's the benefit piece. I think we're looking at kind of like three pieces. The product is the thing and the stuff and that. And then the second piece is what is its job.
See, I think because we've been talking a lot, so much, like forever, about the bigger transformations and the go deepers and the 21 level deep thingies and all this, that now what we're talking about is the specific thing of the product itself.
Right.
Like the milkshake makes me less hungry or fills me up for an hour. That's the working thing, the component of the job, right? Same as Atlas is. I understand what a dream client is, and I know how to now create a solution for them. That's the job of it. But the outcome of that, of getting that job done, is you make more money, get more freedom, and all that kind of stuff. So For everybody playing along, thank you, by the way. Love you.
And that is for learners, the three pieces is her, product relaunch. I'm not sure what the name of it is. Its job is, for me, I would hire that product relaunch to fix my broken funnel.
Right.
Pardon the
That's it.
vernacular, so that I finally start making money and live the life and three little, that's it. We're not going any deeper than that. Sure, I can go one step further with, and then I'm going to have peace of mind, and I'm going to have ease and peace and tranquility. And let's see, that's from Kali, by the way.
The job is stop sabotaging intimacy and find the gift inside the wounds. So the job, that's a tricky one. The stop sabotage. So I think that stop sabotaging is a good part of it. That's good. Like the job is to when you do this thing, you stop sabotaging yourself, right, Scott?
Stop sabotaging intimacy. I don't know that I would think that I wanted to stop sabotaging intimacy. More of what's the other side of it. Whereas with learners, it's broken. I need it fixed. Do I want it to stop sabotaging intimacy, or do I need more intimacy? Do I need a closer relationship? Do I need
Yeah, maybe go. What is it that you're teaching someone to do?
Yeah.
Collie, give us that first, then we'll come back to this one.
Yeah.
This one from Teen. Fix Peeps' lack of cooperation. So the job is, that's not bad.
So
she's doing a communications course or something, right? With
a little more detail, Teen. Fix Peeps' lack of cooperation. Fix Peeps' lack of cooperation.
I think she's on it. I think because
real close.
Doesn't she do like bullying or something like that?
Bullying and teacher and student and parent and
right. So the job of her thing, which I think she's got it, is to fix the lack of cooperation between all of those groups. To fix the bullying. Don't you agree?
Yeah, fix broken communication, fix bullying, fix lack of cooperation, all those things, because there's she's good.
I think she's good. She nailed it. I don't know who this is. Who's that, Scott?
1 second. That's Monica, but we got one from Alyssa earlier, but we can go to Monica's now.
I think we got Alyssa, didn't we? She said a bit clunky. She said, "Oh, I'm sorry. Go back here." No, we did this. No, we didn't. I'm sorry. Okay, we missed Alyssa.
No, we did. Yes, we did. Wait, no. Oh, where are we? Who are we? What are we? Okay, wait, back. Okay, Alyssa. Okay. The job of my product is to help my dream client to build a successful, spiritually aligned business so they can experience the peace, happiness, and purpose that they experience in their spiritual journey in their business. Help my dream client build a success.
We got to break it down.
Yeah, well, help build a successfully, spiritually aligned business. That's what they're hiring the product to do.
Yes.
Then
so
that they can.
The job of my product I would say the job is to help someone build a spiritually aligned business.
Spiritually aligned business, period.
That's the job of the product.
Yep.
I think this is once you kind of zoom out and look at it from this perspective, Scott, I think it's a lot easier for everyone to really nail down what the thing is.
Well,
then because of that, it's like, well, then what's the transformation of that? Like, what do they get from that? Right.
It makes it so simple to put it in these kind of three little chunks of here's the product, the thing. Here is why I'm hiring it. What's the job it needs to do? And then it's the as a result thingy.
Yeah. And this is Monica, you said, right?
Yeah, that's Monica.
My creative courses help to restore their brains from being frazzled and overhyped to being calm and able to relax to deal with everyday challenges from place of calm that allows them I don't know what the job is yet. I don't see it.
I like creative solutions. There's something with creative solutions. I think the job is to help them be more creative and find solutions to something. Whatever. That's just kind of what I'm playing with here, Joey. I think I need more my creative courses. So what the creative
Is
course
this Monica Murphy?
this is.
Okay. Um, we know what she does because she does patterns, like she does
Right.
creative patterns and sewing. So the job has something to do with that creativity, but also, uh,
See, this is new copy that I'm reading about uh, deal with everyday challenges from a place of calm. That's kind of the first time I'm reading this copy from Monica. That's what's confusing me a little. And no, it's not pattern, is what she just said.
oh no, it's not a pattern. Um, Play with that a little bit more, Monica. There's one simple job, like look at all the examples we have here from like teen, um, with Lorna. What's the job? Fixing a broken launch. That's it. The milkshake is keeping me satisfied, hunger satisfied until I get to work. Like that's it. Like what is the simplistic job that they need done?
Okay, so she just posted, it is all kinds of creative expressions. So I think we're moving closer to, again, the creativity piece here, to express your creativity, to, I mean,
So
what
is it just to be more creative
I think so.
with XYZ? The job of this is to allow you to be more creative with what?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's play with that. Let's see what else we got here, and then we'll come back. I love this.
Colleague
Thank you.
posted earlier and just reposted.
Okay, so I'm gonna go down from the top, and so I don't miss anybody. Then we'll come back to because I think where did Collie go?
The job is to provide freedom from self-sabotage. She's above Elisa and below Monica now.
Oh, we did that one, didn't we?
The job is to provide freedom from self-sabotage. Now we're at
Yeah,
the
we
next.
did that.
Okay, you sure?
I'm positive.
I'm just making sure because she put it in again.
Inside the wounds, right? And then fix peeps, and then my creative, and then this one, and then this one.
Ah,
Back to Lisa. I
okay.
hold the field of source, and they align with that. Then their crap comes out. I hold the field that helps them clear those. This is what you're doing. They align and allow the wonderful life they have created for themselves already. Okay, what are you solving? Like what's the simplistic 3-word thing or 5 words? Like what is it that their job is? I need to fix my roof. I need to
I,
feel I don't
I,
want to feel hungry going to work.
I need to
Like
clear the crap out of my life.
yeah, like what is it?
That's
So
what it
your
is.
job, your product helps clear the crap from their life, which is fine. I'm
Well,
okay with that.
just, as a beginning place of digging into all of this, what is the crap that they're clearing? And Petra's alive. Congratulations, Petra.
So there you go. That's the thing is the job is for them to earn gives them the respect that fellow reenactors well they're sorry their fellow reenactors will give them respect and fill them with pride. So the job of your product is to give them pride,
Up,
and that's it. Like that's the thing, and the respect of the reenactors is the benefit of them having pride that they did it themselves.
exactly. And Kali chunked it down because originally she had more stuff and things in it.
So Lisa, okay, so sorry, man, I'm way far up than Lisa or
Oh, okay.
Lisa. So you are chunking things down. So people hire me to get clear so that they thrive. So that's better. We're
Yep.
getting better.
Get clear on what?
Yeah, get clear.
I want to know because
My job is to get clarity.
I'm always fuzzy. So what am I going to get clear on?
I hire the relaunch blueprint to fix my broken funnel so that I can finally make more money or have more students and have more freedom. Right? See how fun this is, Lorna?
That's excellent.
I
Great
hire the
statement too. That's kind of like a God, what are we going to call that? A what statement? A hiring statement.
Yeah, what's the job to hire statement? The
New
job is to
from
provide
Harvard Marketing Club. How to write your hiring.
freedom from self-sabotage.
The
To
job.
provide freedom. Okay, that's good, right? I think that's good. The job
That
is to
is, Joey.
provide freedom from self-sabotage.
People, her target audience for sure knows Colleen's target audience knows they're self-sabotaging and they just don't know how to get free of it. So I like that one. Good job. There's another.
It's amazing.
That is.
Nope, it's not a pattern. So Monica, to make women feel beautiful. That's a possibility. That's a possibility if they, but I don't know. I mean,
No,
it's definitely something for somebody else. I don't know if it's for Monica's because it's not that they don't feel beautiful, right? When they do her stuff, like her patterns or whatever. They're
no,
not patterns.
Monica's creativity. She's still in, just like Collie is self-sabotage. I think that's Monica again. It's all kinds of creative expression. And there's a follow-up statement from her where she's clarifying it again.
Okay, let's go down. So is this it?
No, go back to.
2.
Go back up to Monica. People literally, there you go.
Go
Again,
from overhyped and barely able to relax to having joy to be able to focus and think overly in everyday situations. That's Monica?
That's Monica. I think that last piece again is the job that they're hiring is so that they can be more creative in everyday situations.
Yeah, I think you're moving further away from the thing that we're trying to get you to do here, Monica. It's simplifying what is the job of your course? Like, what does it do? The one thing it does.
Now jump down, Joey, because she replied again. She's on fire. She's just like,
so this one here?
Yeah, that's Monica again.
Okay. Damn, I wish you could have I could see her name. So is the job to have joy and happiness in their life to come up with creative solutions? No,
Again,
well, it's not to have joy and happiness. That's the outcome of it.
I think she keeps putting creative solutions at the end, and
Yeah.
I believe that's what
That's the job.
the job is, to help me be more creative in everything in life so that I have joy and happiness and peace and overcome the overwhelm and the struggle. It's creative solutions, get more creativity.
So answer with one word, Monica. Yes or no? Are the people, when they come to you, feel that they are creative? And you're absolutely right, Lorna. You know me way too well. Some do, some don't, she says. Okay. So, Scott, I have to shut out your talk in order to find my words to write a comment. That's tough because you're always kind of in the background chatter. Oh my God. I love you, Petra. That's going to be it. Dude, you got to change your name right now called Scott Background Chatter Vogel.
Scott Background Chatter Vogel. Yeah. What's the job when you hire me? You hire me for background chatter. That's it.
That's why I said I could not do this show without you, man. I need background chatter and noise and
background chatter. That's it. I am fulfilling my job, period, to provide background chatter. And there's more background chatter for you, Petra.
So if some do, some don't, then that means that either the job is not clearly defined yet, or you're in a milkshake situation, right? Because if you were here,
you should get that. Well, shut up, Scott. But that would be a great part of the process, Joey.
Am I right? If some people
totally
come for creativity, then she's in the morning milkshake situation, and some people don't come for it, then she's in the I want to be a dad hero type of thing milkshake situation. Right?
Yeah.
Um, you have an allergy flu brain. I don't know who that is, but I hope you feel better.
That's Monica.
You are both awesome and loved. Back at you. Back at you. By the way, come and join us inside our Facebook group if you're not already in the Facebook group. We have an awesome community. Some of the people here are in that community with heart-centered, amazing humans. This is where you join us. Scott and I are in there every day, having fun like this and helping people out. And it's all awesome. So come and join us if you are heart-centered marketer, heart-centered person, business people, whatever. That's my plug. And let's go back to the comments because this is amazing. Is the job, who's this one? Is this Monica again? Is the job a shortcut to stunning art to wear? That's better, I think. Stunning art to wear. Do they want to wear stunning art? But that, I mean, yeah, I would say this is getting closer. Do you think so?
I'm still not clear on the job because
How about you put in the word creative there, Scott?
that's what I'm looking for.
A creative stunning art to wear helps you create or
Stunning art to wear.
yeah.
I mean, she's got a shortcut to create stunning art to wear. Again, everything she's typed this evening had the word creative in it. And I think that needs to stay in it because at the end of the day, I believe that her dream client wants to be more creative and be able to create stunning things. I think the stunning art to wear is as a result of the creativity she teaches them and helps them and the confidence to do that so that they have something stunning to wear.
So the job is her product or course provides creative, stunning artwork to wear.
Yeah. Or I think the ability to create stunning artwork to wear.
Yeah, it's yeah, that's the job of this thing. It helps you create. I don't like the word creative. I want to use some other
Right.
word in there, but you know what I mean. You know where we're going with this,
By
right?
the way, she's got another post.
This one here, right?
She's typing faster than we can talk tonight. That's pretty rare, Joey.
Shortcut to stunning art to wear. High-end results with simple, fast methods. Not able. That's all marketing copy. At the end of it, there. We
Yeah.
don't need all that. People know the pieces, and want to make them. But the job is getting creative, stunning art to wear.
Yeah.
Where are you here?
Shortcut to creating stunning art to wear.
Right.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Monica, I think the outcome, this is Lorna in her singing voice. I think the outcome. I think the outcome you've mentioned is similar to what Jeff Walker says about his program. People don't buy community, but they stay for community. I think the have fun and be creative is what they stay for. There's that word creative again. Thank you, Lorna. It's not the problem they want fixed. Remind me if I'm wrong. Don't you show them how to use everyday things to create amazing clothing? Yeah, and I think that goes to exactly what we're saying is creative to a shortcut to creating stunning art to wear or creative stunning art. That now there's three of us, Monica. At least about the whole creative thing.
So there you go. Where are we here? So, where am I? Did I miss anything here? Did I miss
Collie said,
anything?
yes, come join. You'll be so glad you did. So happy you did. That was just when you talked about joining the Heart-Centered Marketing Club.
Yep. Thank you for that, Scott.
Want to make sure that we give props to the club.
That's my man, Scott. Thank you very much.
Scott Gallagher.
And
link to your Facebook group you mentioned.
amazing. So this is the last one here. Shortcut to stunning artwork to wear, high end results. Yeah. Looks like. So you guys are the experts. I'm barely functioning right now.
Monica, you're doing fantastic right now.
It's all good. Like this is what brainstorming is about. Like we do this every week. We're always brainstorming about different things, and the more you talk it out, things just happen to land. and you're like, wait a minute, let me put these two things together, and they all
You
work. That's why I
to
love
you
brainstorming.
have to do this.
Hmm.
You have to mature an idea.
Hmm. And I like the simplicity of this, right? Scott, is what's the job of this thing? What's the
It's a
thing that I
job.
need to get done? Or what is the customer hiring
Why
this
are they hiring?
product to do? What are they hiring this thing to do?
And again, going back to the three pieces of this is in a process is they're hiring the thing. What's the thing they're hiring? They're hiring the relunch formula. That's the thing. Why are they hiring it? To fix the broken thing.
Right.
And then what's the result, the benefit? That's so as a result, so that's it. This is another great three pieces of things, Joey, to put out there. I love it. It's just fantastic.
Thank you, man.
You
Appreciate
came
it.
up with a good one finally.
Finally, after what, 102 episodes, we finally
Jeez,
got it. We finally
about
nailed it.
time. We can retire now.
Love you back, Lisa. Love you back. Lorna, Monica, is the job to have stunning clothing, or is it the everyday things so that they don't get thrown out? Or is it about recycling, decluttering, reusing clothing? Really, these are great questions.
Yeah.
Having stunning things without spending a lot of money. Amazing questions. By the way, Lorna is one of the super coaches inside the Heart Center Marketing Club. So if you join us inside this group right here, um, you can join us every single Wednesday, absolutely free of charge, to get some excellent one-on-one coaching. And that's where you go. The first step is to join us inside the Heart Center Marketing Club, and we would love to help you. There's no pitches, there's no bait and switch crap that you see out there. This is just us Heart Center people like Lorna, myself, getting on Wednesday calls and helping you and build your
Can,
business. So join
can,
us inside the club. That's the first step.
can you hire a product that's free?
Yes.
Why would somebody hire VIP coaching on Wednesday?
Well, there's multiple reasons there. That's the main thing is to get clear. The main
Okay.
thing is you're hiring that to get clear and momentum.
Okay.
So that's what the whole thing is about. Is to clear the clutter, get clear. What's the step? Like, I think the to answer that even clearer is to get your next step. That's
Okay.
what it's about.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
The next right step.
Yeah, the next right step
Yeah.
is clearing away the clutter. I'm
Because
hiring the VIP Wednesdays to figure out what my next step is.
they've already made enough missteps. Now they need the right step. And then we can put all the so whats and so that's.
Yeah, so that's but every see, like, that's the whole thing is, you know, because that's a good challenge. It's like, what does VIP for? What is Wednesdays for? Why are they coming? Is it just another coaching thing? Is it another whatever? But it's no, just to get somebody clear,
Well, it's
confident on the next step.
an interesting process, Joey, to map it out, to put the three columns. And then, okay, where does that belong? Well, that belongs in the third column because that's a benefit. That's the thing, or the fourth column of transformation. And what the thing is goes in the first column. And really why you're hiring it. To even take this and do that makes a lot of sense. Would you make up the form and do it so that I don't have to?
Sure.
Thank you.
uh, thank you, Lisa. They are hiring your thing to fix their thing. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
You hire me to fix your thing.
Right. That's it, Lisa. You got it down. They're hiring your thing to fix their thing. We
Gosh.
fix things with stuff. That's what we do.
Regroup coaching also to simplify the next step. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly it, right?
Yep.
It's to get clear and simplify their next step so they can move forward with confidence. So there's that, so that, right?
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
what does that mean? To simplify the next step. Well, so now you can move forward with confidence, because most people, as you know, Scott, they don't want to move because they're not confident on, is that
Right.
going to work?
Oh, yeah.
You know. So there you go, man. This has been an awesome conversation. I'm glad that we had a lot of interaction. Thank you very much for being here live and interacting with us and helping us with this
Joey, hold
conversation.
on. There's one last one from Monica.
Where is that one?
The bottom one.
I don't see that one.
It's about having the joy of making stuff.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Stunning things is saving a lot of money by making it themselves. It's about having the joy of making the job to make stunning things. The job is I think that's still an outcome.
It is.
I think it's still an outcome.
Saving money is an outcome. Joy of making stunning things. That's the so that you can have joy and make stunning things. That's emotion. That's in the third and fourth column. The second column is why are they hiring it? They're not hiring it to save money. That's a result. By
Yeah.
making themselves, I think when you're feeling better, Monica, that explore what Lorna said with the creative piece. And then I think that's in there somewhere. And the collie, would you take a look at the last comment from
You know
collie?
what? Okay, so here's another way of looking at this, because so many times, Scott, we pull out of the physicality of stuff, the right, and we're like, no, get to the emotion and the deep stuff and all that. And because we've been preaching that for 2 years, it's our tribe. We
Yeah,
love you. They're
yeah.
they're they're there in that space, which is where you
Oh,
need to be most of the time. I think what this is about is really about the mechanics of the thing.
yeah,
Like you're hammering those nails into that piece of wood. Why? Because whatever, you're putting those pieces of wood together to build something, but the course of how to nail, like that's what it does. You're learning how to nail those two pieces of wood together. That's what the thing does. That's the job of it. Right? Would you agree? So
totally
it's
and completely.
it's the mechanic. So
Yeah,
Monica, if you look back and say what is the mechanical thing that they're doing that will get them the outcome, the stunning, all that stuff. That's where you, I think, would
yeah.
help you. Uh,
And Collie's got one more comment that you is a great one too. There you go. Yes, join on Wednesday. The coaching is phenomenal. And Lorna and Joey give such amazing information and support. Come Wednesdays, VIP coaching, free, only at the Heart Centered Marketing Club Extravaganza.
yeah, tell your friends. I mean, this is. I'm telling you, when you go into that, when you come into that coaching, it's an experience that is nowhere else. I promise you that. And you're not going to get pitched. You're not going to get. It's none of that stuff. It's just amazing value. So because we just want to help everybody move along their business, and at a point there might be some place where you might reach out to us to say, "What else do you got?" That's the catch right there. Is
Yep.
like, "Hey, what do you guys get from this?" Right? But there's no pitching. There's no nothing. So we just want to help the world and help you move forward. So join us in that group. The link is Scott put Mr. Gallagher. Thank you very much. He put the link back in there. If you'd like to join us in the Heart Center Marketing Club, that's how you get into that VIP coaching for no fee whatsoever. Thank you for joining us, Lisa. I welcome you to the group. And Lorna, you might see Lisa tomorrow on the call. Is that Monica again?
Yep.
That's the way to do it. You got to get you thinking. And is this Monica? Don't I don't see. So thank you. This has been amazing. My brain is buzzing already. I'm going to go back and look at my products and services and try to simplify and see what the jobs are. Because now I'm thinking myself. I got myself thinking. And that's it. Any last words from you, Scott?
No, I think we're good. I love the ending of join the VIP coaching. It's awesome. It's free. It's join the group. It's awesome. It's free. And learn what you need to do from people that are doing it and understand what this marketing is. And I loved unpacking this simplicity today.
Amazing. Thank you as always, Scott. We will do it again next Tuesday. We're here every single Tuesday, 7 o'clock. We are here to spread the love and joy about marketing, about your business, get you thinking a little bit deeper sometimes, and hopefully give you the simple steps to move yourself forward with complete clarity and simplicity. We'll see you next Tuesday.